let me know. Okay, perfect. I can load those games or I can go to your profile. Okay, alright. Let me check. Oh, I'm streaming now. Okay. So let me check. So the name of your opponent is, I'll just copy it entirely. Copy. Can we play? Yes, for sure. Dadweir Fazil, welcome to the stream. Make sure to say hi in the chat. Learn. Analysis. Is the music too loud? Should I decrease the volume? Oh, music good? Oh, you don't hear music? How about now? I've decreased the volume. Tell me. Do you hear it now? Oh, a little. Good. Should I increase the volume then? How about now? Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay. Here we go. Actually, I'm used to a little bit less volume. I'll decrease it a bit. Just a moment. Okay. It's good. And here we go. We have the game. And I've added the game. And now let's see if the board is right. Yes, board is correct. 4 viewers, welcome to the stream. So checkmate assassin. You're playing with the black pieces. And here, your opponent plays e4. You have played d5, the Scandinavian defense. And you know the idea behind this move, d5. You know that you're trading a central pawn for central pawn, but later you're planning to gambit it with Blackburn, Klosterboer gambit, as we have talked about it yesterday. And here your opponent tries to protect it with the pawn, and that's not good. Reason, because say you capture it and he captures back, he might end up with isolated pawn. I shouldn't say it's bad for him, but something better should be played in this position, say d4. But let's continue. So here he plays c4, you develop the knight, you're insisting him into capturing the pawn. I like it. And he takes it, brilliant, and then you get the bishop out. Yes, good. Also, you can play a move like e5 and then the bishop move. Why? Because when you push the pawn, you stop the pawn from moving, but actually now you are not in a rush to do it, because still he cannot push the pawn. But you can learn this idea that in this gambit, this is a good move, protected by the knight, and this pawn remains backwards, and you move the bishop and you can pressure this pawn. So if we go forward, bishop f5, bishop e2, queen c7 is fine, but now the first screenshot for you today would be the move e5. Why? Look at this. I'll play the move and then let's continue. Say we do this and he develops. Now what's your plan? As per the engine likes the move bishop b4 check or queen c7. It likes this idea here, and honestly, human eyes wouldn't like it a lot, but you understand at the end of the day this is a weak pawn. I'll play the moves. Queen goes out, he castles, you castle. Long term, this is a weakness in this gambit, and if he's not careful in the long run, e5, queen c7, long castles. Take the screenshot, try it. I wouldn't say this is the best way to go forward, even though the engine says this is one of the best ways, but you want to try it and let me know if it works well in practical play. So right now it is in testing phase, and then when you win a few games, then we can tell others as well that it works pretty well. So this queen c7 or first e5, queen c7, long castles. Okay, so make sure to try it in one of the games, rated or unrated, just for trial purposes. Wait, that's what you did. You castled. And the way I see your challenge, make sure to say hi in the chat if you are watching. I'll quickly finish the analysis here. So here you see, and you went for direct assault, a checkmate attack here. And your idea was most probably to push the knight here so that if he would take it, yes, you would threaten to checkmate. He plays g3. To stop it, you played h5, bishop f4, e5, beautiful. You got the bishop out. For some reason, the engine likes this idea of trading, but I'm not so sure. After the trade, probably that's a weak pawn that you can harass like this. That's why the engine likes it. But this one is way more lucrative to play. You can play this move, and so just remember this idea. When you castle long, always look at this pawn push taking advantage of the pin. So this is an idea you want to try. This one is perfectly playable move. And then you continue to thrust with the pawn. He took it. Trade happened. Okay. He didn't take back. He took your knight first. Fine. You took back. He played f3. And you moved one of the bishops. Yes, it's perfectly acceptable. And then he didn't take your dark bishop. So you were just an entire piece up. He collapsed completely. And yes, he took a pawn, but come on. You had too much of material advantage by this point. Yes, this is very good game. Brilliant. And then from here, clean conversion. This is a very good game. The next time, by the way, this is fantastic game once again to point out. But of course, if you want to take away an idea from this game to apply in the future games, and that would be what you did, exactly the same thing. e5 first, castle long, in the long run, aim for e4, e4 push, and let's see how it goes. Yes, make sure to try it, and let's see how it goes. But apart from that, this is a beautiful attack, a beautiful gambit, and I would recommend others to try as well, for sure. But first, we need a few more games. Let's see how opponents respond to this. The first game, it has went beautifully, 100%. And then, if we go to this one, let's see. So, where is the other one? This one is checkmate assassin versus Pranav. Okay, let's see. Just 1 second. Copy. Analysis. Learn. Analysis. And hey, someone has sent me a message. Let me check. Yes, for sure. Dadware, Fazil. Yes, we can play. Do you have a Twitch account or YouTube? Say hi in the chat. Oh, I see you're on YouTube. I get it. Sorry, I get it. You have commented on YouTube. Sorry, I just saw that. Yes, for sure, we'll play. I'm playing with the YouTube subs as well. Make sure to say hi. Okay, we are ready. So now let's take a look at this one. So this one, you're playing a solid opening. This has a name. It's called Horwitz Defense. You are defending your center. Also, you could have played c4, but c3 is also pretty safe. And your opponent took it. You took back with the knight, and that's fine. But in general, you want to have pawns in the center. If it's not damaging your pawn structure, and this one is not damaging, and also it gives your other knight this beautiful c3 square. So chess assassin, if you want, you can have this square for your knight by capturing with the pawn. But I want to see what your idea was from here. So you traded and got the bishop out, got the other bishop out, but you see he has more central pawns, and you have pawns on the flank. But you understand my point. In general, you want to have pawns in the center, and later you did try to free up your pieces. Good stuff. Got the queen out. got the bishop out, got the rook out. Yes, but you don't want this type of structure, pal. Don't give up your bishop pair plus your pawn structure like this. Keep the bishops. Keep the bishops. Even though it's a bad bishop. I know, theoretically it's a bad bishop, but it's also damaging your pawn structure. Don't forget. And second, the weakness that will be created will be attacked like this. Do you want to fall into that idea? Not really. It will be a permanent weak pawn, doubled, isolated, permanent weak pawns. And you're giving up the bishop pair. And bad bishops could be a temporary problem in some cases. You can imagine at some point your opponent will be pretty interested in opening his dark bishop. Yes, or even d2. Just keep the bishop here. So how the game could continue? Like this. Say he plays a horrible move or a playable move. Say here. Trade. Trade. Get the knight out. Say he takes. You take. He moves the queen back. And suddenly your bishop is not that bad. It has a target to hit. This pawn is blunting the other bishop. You can create a battery with the queen. The game continues. Keep the two bishops. Bad bishop. You should consider a bishop as bad if it will remain bad for a very long time. But if you see that in foreseeable future, in near future, your bishop could become a useful bishop. Remember, there are three types of bishops.